enjoying doing these YouTube videos lately, man. So I gotta take advantage. If I don't, then I wouldn't be doing this video. So I'm having fun. It's been a long time I haven't had fun like this. And I'm pretty sure it'll go away very soon. But hey, I am doing it. And on top of that, I rarely do the retro stuff anymore. Because everyone's doing it. Their mothers, their fathers, their grandpas and grandmas are doing it. So there's no point for me to join them. And I know that the gaming community is a lot of phonies and fakes. So a lot of people are just full of shit. So yeah, let's start this video. So this game, I would have replaced it with Batsugan, but I don't own it. So I'm pretty much going with games that I own, that I have in my personal collection. And this game, man, once you start this up, the music just always hits me in the heart. I get choked up. It's just that song in this damn game when it first starts off. It's like, wow, just so much nostalgia, so much childhood memories and just flashbacks and all that. It's like, holy shit. So this always hits me, man. It is incredible. And Panzer Dragoon series, I love. There is going to be another one in this collection, and not Saga. Oh, Saga is the best game. No, Saga is an overrated RPG, and you're going to hear that from me, and me only, probably. People only, they sweat on that because of how rare the game is, how expensive the game is. In reality, it wasn't all that as an RPG. It was decent at best. It's like people loving Shenmue. Shenmue's great on the Dream. No, I don't think so, buddy. Let's move on from that trash. Now, number 9, Thunder Force. Play this shit on the Saturn. Stay away from the PS1. Another game with a great soundtrack. Incredible. And it plays great, looks great on the Saturn. Really shows off the 3D graphics on the Saturn. So, Thunder Force. 5. And the series alone is fantastic as well. Now we got right here, The House of the Dead. And where's the remake, bruh? I thought it was coming out later this year. Huh? Hello? Let's hope it's not a Nintendo Potato Switch 1-year exclusive. Because I'm probably going to have to slam my head against the wall. Like I had to wait for a year to play Panzer Dragoon Remake, which was actually quite a good remake, even though I heard mixed. It was pretty messy at launch for the Switch. Good thing they come out on the Switch first. It's like a beta. But regardless, very fun game on the Sega Saturn. A gun game. There's not a lot of good gun games on the Saturn. This is one of the better ones. And yeah, man, I had a blast playing this as a kid, man. And this is actually the OG House of the Dead that I bought as a kid. Number 7, Street Fighter 03. And man, this shit's all over the PlayStation 1 version. Still shit's all over the PS2 version. I prefer this over the Dreamcast version. So the sprites are nice and beefy. It is just a great port. I think this and the PSP, between the two, these are the best Street Fighter Alpha 3 ports in my personal opinion. What was that number? What? I already lost count. All right, we'll go with I think that's number 6. And now the series alone here. This one made me fell in love with SNK. I didn't know what SNK is. I've seen the Neo Geo, the AES, and all that. And I've seen that as a kid in the magazines, how bad I really wanted it. But it was super expensive. But I was introduced SNK games through the Sega Saturn. Might have played World Heroes on the Game Boy, but I don't want to count that as SNK. But we have the KOF series. We have 95 and Ghetto Rapping. Sandwich backs. We got 96, the Boss Team. And that fantastic soundtrack. This is probably by far the best soundtrack of any KOF game, in my opinion. Even though I do like 97 Arrange soundtrack, but 96 has killer music, especially that boss team. And 97 played a lot of 97 growing up as a kid. You got Fatal Fury, Real about Fatal Fury Special, Fatal Fury 3, all that good stuff, man. Samurai Showdown. And you got number 5, Metal Slug, Mission Complete. And I played the shit out of this game. My cousin had a copy, so I never had my own copy, but I played the shit out of this copy, man. I would try to set goals of trying to beat the game without continuing, which I did many times as a kid growing up. Try to use as less continues, life as possible. So I had a lot of fun with Metal Slug. Number 4. I bought this shit at Toys R Us. This shit was like $10, man. And I love this game. I played the shit out of this game. Fighters Megamix. And we need a Fighters Megamix too. Make it happen, Sega. But Sega's incompetent. Sega's garbage. Sega's been a complete ass for the last, 15 years or so? Yeah, so we ain't gonna see that. And by the way, this video is presented by Bounty. If you want to dry your hands or wipe your ass, get yourself some Bounty. Alright, buddy? But Fighters Megamix. I remember Toys R Us, that shit was like $10. My uncle got it for me. And I believe when I first bought the Saturn, I actually bought a Fighters Megamix. Because, my cousin, dude, he was mad cool. He let me touch his consoles and his games. He didn't give a shit. He didn't give a shit because he was a slob. Unlike my brother. My brother didn't let me touch nothing. So I used to just, go to my cousin's room, turn on the TV, and just play the Saturn all day, man. That was good times until my uncle, the Saturn was pretty cheap at the time. And I think I did get the Saturn with this. Maybe I could be mistaken, but still, I remember it was possibly one of my first games for sure. And I just absolutely fell in love with this game. Now, story of this game. Who was it? I think my cousin bought it, and I said, you know what? I don't really want to borrow this game off him. I want my own. So with Christmas money, I remember it was in December. And you just see my face because I'm thinking about it. I feel like I'm there back in, what was it, 97 or whatever, 96, whatever the hell year that was. I could just remember that day. And I saved up my Christmas money, and I told my cousin, man, when you're in the city, because, I grew up in New York City, and obviously, you're not going to have a little kid ride the subway trains in New York City over at 34th Street or wherever this place was. And, I gave him money and I said, man, can you get me X-Men versus Street Fighter? And he went ahead, he did me the favor, bought me the copy. I was so excited. I was waiting for him to come home all fucking day. I was like, please come now, come home already, please. And he took that shit out of his book bag. I was like, wow. Couldn't believe it. It was incredible. Type of shit, man. That shit hits you, man. You remember that shit. It's good shit. Alright. Number 2. Guardian Heroes. Fantastic. Incredible. Beat 'em up. Another game. The Saturn had a lot of fucking good games. Especially the soundtrack wise. The video game music. The video game music in general back in the 90s. It was just so fucking good. So special, man. And Guardian Heroes always hits the spot, man. That hits the G spot. And the 2D graphics, it's just a beat 'em up action RPG. It's just so amazing. And Treasure was just top notch back in the 90s. So this game is totally underrated, and you need to check it out. I believe it's on the 360 X Live Arcade or whatever. So definitely give it a try, man. I love this game. It's an incredible game. And number one, of course, it's gonna be Panzer Dragoon 2. It was such an improvement over the first Panzer Dragoon, and they just did a phenomenal job on this game. And the transformation, how good you play through the game, your dragon transformed. So it was super cool back in the day. But it just ran so much smoother than the first one. I gotta put a new scotch tape on this one here. And it was just absolutely amazing. I loved it, man. I love this game to death. And I believe it's, yeah, my top favorite 3 games of all time. Number 1 will always be Sonic 3. Number 2, Panzer Dragoon 2. And number 3 is Guardian Heroes. So there you go, man. You saw a video of me choking up like a little bitch, shedding some tears. Man, when you think about this stuff, it just catches up on you, man. This shit is... Oh man, it's not nostalgia, dude. And hopefully I'll remember that till the day I die. So there you go. That's my top 10 Sega Saturn games. You know, my personal collection. Like I said, I did a video like this, similar, like an edit type video. I don't remember what the hell I put in there. I can remember something that happened like 20, 25 years ago, but I can't remember something that I did on this YouTube channel. But yeah, I'm done here. You guys have a Merry Christmas, a great holidays, a Happy New Year, all that good stuff. Nothing but good things for you and your family. Thanks for watching, and you guys take care.